Hello, it's me again. Yes, there's been lots of me, and I've just realised with all these lights in my face that my glasses are messy. So how are you? If you are a glasses wearer like me, and you haven't, given a wipe in there, take the opportunity. You might be surprised. You might have not realised that you were getting lucky. So here you go. Give it a little polish here, a little polish there, and then. There you are. How's it going? Today's jumper is a festive-y, like a autumnal, because of kind of like cosmic autumnal color, autumnal colors and a cosmic kind of vibe, paint splash design. So there we go. That's a straight hair and an itchy eyeball. How are we? How you doing? I am doing very well. I was trying to take you see that you've already seen the picture. I was trying to be careful. I usually sort of give you more of a wider view, but there is stickers on both sides. That's why you've got like the really weird narrow skinny view. But I has a box, and more interestingly, despite my not wanting to spoil myself, I did see who the return address was, and I am excited. So yes, this is another thing that I got from Kickstarter. If you've been watching some of my previous videos, first of all, thank you. I appreciate that. But secondly, you will know that I've had certain issues with a certain unnamed courier company with regards to getting a certain product. Now, I have spoken to the publisher of said product, been in contact with them a couple of times over last 2-3 months, like as the incident has been happening. I've been like, yeah, so this happened, and we're not sure what's going on. The company said one thing, but they didn't actually provide the product. Anyway, so this is my subscriber, my Kickstarter number, and this is like, yeah, this is what the thing is. And they were like, all right, well, we don't want you to miss out. We found you. You definitely are on the system. You are who you say you are, and yeah, we have you. So yeah, we'll send you the thing. Now, I'm not sure if something happened, but they didn't immediately send it. But then I got my other product from them, which you'll see if you go down and look at some of the other videos. They were like, I was like, oh, hey, guess what? This has arrived. But the other thing hasn't arrived yet. And they're like, oh, okay then. And then we'll send it. And then after that email, I got them, and they were saying, oh, I got like a confirmation as well. This company has sent you a product via us. And so yeah, it's arrived. So honestly, huge thank you to Gamelyn and the people that have been, like, I don't know if it's personal people, but whoever's been answering my emails and like actually did the thing to say, yep, we're definitely sending this person the products. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, so Vikings. Sorry, reading into the light, because you need to see my beautiful face and my shiny hair. But then I can't see what I'm doing at the best of times. I need to get new reading glasses. These ones are too heavy on one side. There you go. In Tiny Epic Vikings, lead a clan of Vikings over 3 eras in hopes of claiming the Icy Lands as your own. Play Viking cards that represent your clan's leaders, choosing the best builders, harvesters, explorers, and warriors. Raid and conquer the islands with settlers, build boats and temples to gain influence, and battle for the favour of the gods. And then you've obviously got the items list and everything there. So, should we see what we get in the box? Well, I can't, what were those on? I'll keep them on for now. It's just, oh. The thing is, I can now see the details, but then everything else around the edge is a bit fuzzy. Okay, so. Deluxe edition. Again, because I get these from Kickstarter, there might be some prizes and items that I get that are possibly not available commercially. I think they're like sometimes limited numbers. They kind of do it different ways. Like with the stretch goals this time around, because they know they always fund. I'm like, if I see them like coming up on my inbox, like, oh, hey, Gamelyn are doing a new Tiny Epic. I'm like, done. Where do I do the thing? As campaigns go now, I don't know if you do a lot of Kickstarters. Obviously, I've done a lot of Kickstarters right now. They even gave me a badge for it, like, hey, you're a super supporter or something. So you get some campaigns that are like, oh, if you do this level, you can get this tier, and you do this, you can do it. And so you can, like, there are levels where, like, RPG ones can do the thing where you just want the game information, so you can do that as a PDF, or you can get the book, or you can get the book with like their custom dice and other things and stuff, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with, you know, a tiered campaign that is like to your budget, where you can get, you know, just a PDF file, or, you know, PDF file and some printout stickers, or, you know, all the shinies and all the dice and all the exclusive items that we can think of, and then you have stretch goals on top of that. They Gamelyn tend to be a more straightforward campaign where you have just this thing, or maybe like they have an add-on game, like an extra one you can get as a separate chapter, but you don't necessarily have to buy that if you don't want to. But now with their campaigning, they're like, you know what, all the things we normally put as stretch goals, which is like the silk screening the meeples, or, you know, the spot shine on the boxes, and all, like, or making the boxes thicker, they're just like, we're gonna do that anyway because we know we're gonna make the money. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, but yeah, there are items and stuff that I can't remember, they are exclusive. Because again, I support the campaigns and then sort of forget about it, because then I get to experience it. There's the inside of the box, which is, there you go, very cool. And again, some of this stuff would make really cool wallpaper. Computer wallpaper, not wallpaper. I mean, you could maybe as a mural on a wall. That might look kind of cool, you know, with all these. Maybe simplify it a little, so maybe not necessarily have the boat, but you can have like the cool background and stuff. You know, impression. Oh no, maybe. Oh, there's colours. It would look kind of cool. Oh wow. So here's our instruction manual. As you can see, nice, and, you know, there's a few pages, but not looking overwhelming. There's a lovely breakdown of all the meeples and stuff. And speaking of meeples, because it's what we're here for, really, isn't it? Look at that big old bag of meeples. We've got some runes. A couple of different runes there. We've got, hang on, you. What are you? Is it a person? No, that's a building. That's a building. Do I have a people? Oh, we got cute little boats. We do have cute little boats. This looks like it's just the runes, boats, and buildings bag. Oh no, we got some totems or some sort as well. These might be the clan leaders. Runes. Also, we've got runes, resources, villages. Oh yeah, so those are settlers, obviously in different colours. We have, oh sorry, it's a whole thing. Rune resource cards, which are quite little. So yeah, these are like the regular game cards. You can see the oh, that's kind of, yeah, that's cute. I like that. So you got the regular playing cards, and again, if you're wondering, I don't tend to open them up because there's lots of cards, and then might get spilt, and then we'll be here all day looking at all the pictures. Go, oh, that's shiny, oh, that's pretty, oh, that's thing. And so I've elected to not do that anymore. Plus, it means you have to go and look it up for yourself if you're interested, if you're curious. I swear I'm not sponsored. I swear I'm not sponsored. So this, I think, was an expansion part that was exclusive to the Kickstarter. Like a couple of extra, so you got like a couple of extra cards, like a quick guide, and some more meeple things. And then we have some, I think these are your individual player boards, so you can track your resources and such. So these are cool. There's a few in there. And here, oh, this is really cute. So normally it tends to be a bit more procedural, and so you can it's tiny because it's like, you know, they put them in these really small boxes, but it's epic because it can take up the whole thing. But this one, it's a really small little game board. I mean, you know, compared to my face. And it is double-sided. So I don't know if that's to represent the different eras or different resources, or you just mix it up each time you play. Or Or are they, or is it the same beat both sides? Hang on a second. There is slight variation. I was just like, so looking at this top corner, if you flip it around, there is different things, just the placement of the runes. So yeah, it's slightly variations. So that's kind of cute and neat. So yeah, there we go. That is the main epic game. The main thrust of the thing. I might just pop everything back. Like with the previous one, if you saw, it was the way the meeple sat was a little bit lumpy. I didn't quite sit square. Hairs everywhere. But here we go. So, tiny epic Vikings. Flip it around. There's your instructions. How do you feel? Do you like to flip the box or do you like to turn the box? I like flipping the box. So, oh, okay, what's it about? Okay, yeah, I can. Yeah, that's right. Where other people are like, oh no, it should be this way up, and then you turn it around, and it, oh, but I don't. I like flipping. But there you go. But as I said, if you do the campaign, you can get the option to immediately get a bonus chapter game mode thing. I will say, for this sealed up box, it is a turnaround. And I might even do it around myself later. But yeah, Ragnarok. So there we go. This truly is the end of the world. Ragnarok is, the sea is in the bitter north has frozen over, and the giants of Jotunheim are devastating the runic islands, which must be what the previous map was. The power of the gods is waning, and they are furious. In a last-ditch effort, they have deployed their Valkyries. Or Valkyrie? I think it's Valkyries. The more. If you are from a Nordic country, do you say Valkyrie? Is it Valkyrie? Valkyrie or Valkyrie? Or does it bother you when people say it wrong? I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. I would like to learn. The Valkyries are winged warrior maidens of Asgard to aid the mortal Vikings in slaying the scourge of the giants. Every true-blooded Viking knows that to give one's life, felling a giant would be the greatest honor for their clan. And an add-on game expansion. You must have the initial game to play it. But yeah, so that's what that looks like, and there's the back. Oh, and there's a QR code. See if I can get that in focus for you. So, ooh, sorry, not very good at this part. If that works, if that kind of focuses better on your computer screen, then you can like scan it and get more information. And sorry, I'm just getting alerts from one of my friends, and I've had like 3 alerts since I've been like reading this box, and like, what are they doing? So I'll go check later. It's nothing bad. It's just the way they've been posting. So that's a fun inside. Again, probably computer wallpaper, not necessarily wall mural. Maybe in the corner, in the ceiling. Maybe you have it going over, so you have the Valkyrie flying over. That'd be kind of fun. I'm looking at decorating tips now for you. So there's the inside of the box, and then the Slayer's rulebook. There you go. So you got additional rules and such for that. Oh, they're pretty. I don't know how well this is going to come across on screen, but this is a really pretty light teal colour. And then on the back is that the right way up, or is that the right way up? Oh yeah, okay, that way. And there's the other side, which is like kind of cool. And yeah, so they've got like different numbers and stuff on them, so that's pretty. We then have these, which I'm assuming are the Valkyrie meeples. 3 of each colour. So that's very cool. Oh, that's pretty. It's part of the same artwork, but yeah, it is nice. And the extra game cards. And what I'm assuming are like the quick game guides, tracker things for your individual players. Again, there's quite a few in there. And we do have another fold-out map. So, on, I think this one... No, again, it's slightly different. So there's the side 1, and then there's the side 2. Again, I'm not sure how this works in gameplay. If you just like pick one side one time, and then the next time you play with a different side, or if you turn it over halfway through. But yeah, you have got some variety in the gameplays that you can have, so that is very cool. I like that. I do like the when they have it modular, so you can put the pieces out and like make the board yourself. That is fun. But if you're gonna have a fixed board, I do like the fact that you've got an option on the designs. That is very cool. And yeah, I guess they are designed to go together, so this is small enough that you can put them both to, play the full game. And I would probably, I mean, obviously having not, I'll be honest, I haven't actually played any of them yet, because people are boring. And then like if I'd want Adam to play, it's fine, but he's like, we need to arrange that and make sure we've got enough time to play. But I guess, as a general rule, play the main part first a couple of times, and then throw in the extra of the expansion game. But yeah, and I know, I'm not sure how this fits into timeline, but I know with some of their own like more original things, like with the dungeon stuff and like the piratey stuff, it's like actually all the same world. It's all supposed to take place on the same thing. So I think there might be on the website. Oh no, I will obviously link the website. There might even be ways of like, hey, combine the whole game into one big epic, epic, and do that. I could be wrong. I know they said this is all takes place in the same world, so there might be ways of combining. I know they've got like a land, sea, and air game, which I don't have because they'd already produced that before I found them, and I am looking to get that at some point. But space, budget, all that stuff. But since that is already out and has been out for a while, that's more of a case of like, oh, I'll get it when I get it. Whereas these things that are the Kickstarter, if you're gonna support them, get in early and do that. So that is finally my tiny epic Vikings. You can see the shiny boxes, and like again, this is how small they are. I mean, that's how small. That's how small, and I. So if you're gonna get into different types of board games with a bit more action adventure, than just Ludo or whatever you normally would play, or no, I'm not gonna get on Scrabble. Scrabble's a fun game and a different type of game than this, but if you want like more actiony adventure games, you could do worse than looking into Tiny Epic and seeing what sort of stuff they have, because like I said, the gameplay itself could spread out and you can do that, but the actual storage, yeah, this is not gonna take up much room. Like the whole collection, probably of the ones that I personally own, I think maybe, without just thinking in my head and not having measured it out properly, but we could be looking at the size of like a standard Trivia Pursuit box. So you give big, tall, square, yeah, kind of similar sort of spacing. My measurements could be completely off. I'm just trying to do the I don't always have the best spatial awareness, so I could be off on my mental measurements, but that kind of spacing, that kind of the sort of, sorry, stray hairs, that kind of space. Yeah, one game, which again, Trivial Pursuit, fun game. I had many a good memory playing it, but if you don't into your trivia games, but you do like your adventure type games, then that will save you space. So there you go. That is Tiny Epic Vikings from Gamelyn Games. Again, I will put their address in the bottom, in the doobly-doo. I think it's the same QR code, but maybe that'll scan a bit better. I don't know. There you go. Try that. But yeah. Yeah. I am a happy bean. They finally arrived, and again to the catering. Sorry, courier. I don't know why I keep saying catering. The courier company that did not provide or try to charge me a stupid amount of money on import and other charges for something that they claimed is worth $2,000. I'm sorry, this game is very, very cute. I'm sure the value you get out of it playing it with all your friends and the memories you'll make are priceless, but they're not worth $2,000. And I'm certainly not paying, or I certainly didn't pay over the odds to actually get it in my hands. So again, you know, up yours to the courier company, and a huge thank you to the person or people that answered my emails and were like, yeah, cool, we'll send it to you because you paid for it. It's yours. So big thank you for them. Yeah, thank you thank you to you for watching. If you have been, I really appreciate it. Especially those that always stick to the end when I get all weird and waffly. Although this one, if you look at my previous time index, half the previous video, I enjoyed it. But it is a longer one. I admit it's a longer one. The numbers have not been good on that one. But yeah, if you have been, thanks for watching. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you next time. Bye!